And game time with plenty of British food. News 4's Lauren Hall continues our team coverage. She is live with our game notes from a restaurant in Williamsville. Good morning to you, Lauren.
Good morning, Jordan. Everywhere inside this restaurant, as soon as you walk in, you'll see lots of signs of Great Britain and London. Here on the wall at the bar, we're looking at a sign that bears a slogan that many Bills fans might be thinking when they see the injury report this week for their game against the Jaguars taking place on the pitch at Wembley Stadium. When they take the field, they will once again be the banged up Bills. Several key offensive players will not be out there for the match taking place in front of a worldwide audience. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor's knee is still not 100%, so he will sit out again this week. That means E.J. Manuel will get his second start of the season, and he will not have receivers Sammy Watkins or Percy Harvin to use as targets. Sammy's out with an ankle injury from last week. Percy did not make the trip for personal reasons, and running back Carlos Williams isn't on the road either. He is still going through his concussion protocol. So lots of issues when we're thinking about injuries. We also have some issues on defense too. We'll be breaking those down later in the hour, but right now we are live at Windsor, at the Tavern at Windsor Park in Williamsville. You know, we're with the owner right now, Keith Morgan. We were just taking a live shot at Buckingham Palace in London with Melina Shapiro, and I had to think to myself, this is the kind of place that the Queen might visit if she ever makes her way to Buffalo, don't you think?
We would definitely welcome her.
And what would you serve her if Her Majesty came to visit you?
Oh, geez, well, we'd probably, you know, do a traditional type dish of beef and Yorkshire pudding, you know, that we actually serve on Sundays here.
And of course, tea, I'm sure.
Yeah, anyway, some type of tea.
But what did you make for us today?
Here we have...
peasant fare, right?
Well, you could call it peasant fare. You have the ploughman's platter here, which is, you know, basically apples and cheeses and hard-boiled eggs and meat on it with bread. And then next to that is the Scotch egg, which is a hard-boiled egg wrapped with breakfast sausage or pork-type sausage, breaded and deep-fried. Both of those are, you know, on our appetizer menu here.
You just opened your restaurant in March. Not a lot of authentic British-themed restaurants here in Western New York, so you kind of filled a void when you did so.
Yeah, it's, you know, something a little bit different. You know, there's a lot of ethnic-type restaurants throughout Buffalo, but there wasn't too many that, you know, featured any type of English food, so figured we'd make it a little different.
They have a whole section on their menu. Every time you see a British flag on the menu, then you know that that's some authentic British fare. Again, we'll be working our way through the menu throughout this hour of Wake Up here on Channel 4 and throughout the next 2 hours of Wake Up when we switch over to the CW23. For now, reporting live in Williamsville, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
Hey, Lauren, thanks. We hope